Myrtle Beach Speedway's packing them in. Tempers Flair at Motor Mile. NASCAR Wheelin' All-American Series early points leader wins again. Hey Motorheads, this is your race weekend wrap-up. Myrtle Beach Speedway leads the way in car count with late model stock cars as the feature division. 22 cars were in the pits this past Saturday night. Sam Yarborough was the winner, followed by Will Burns, and Tommy Lemons Jr. rounded out the top three. Tempers Flair at Motor Mile Speedway in the limited late model division as Wesley Thomason and Charles Smith made contact on the final lap, scattering cars all over the place just after leader Corey Dunn and Carl Bajeski made contact in the final laps. Carl was not happy.
Run that boy clean, had his ass. I'm pissed off right now. It's good for the viewership, that's a good, but that won't be forgotten.
In victory lane, Corey Dunn hopes they can talk about it.
I mean, I don't know. I stood on the brakes, and it is what it is. It was a racing deal. We'll move on from it. Hopefully, I can talk to Carl about it a little bit more, and I can learn from this. We'll figure it out.
Late model stock cars at Motor Mile ran twin 50s and had two different winners. Race number one winner, Philip Morris.
Yeah, it wasn't no saving too much tires today. I mean, but that's the way it is on a day race, and the sun banking off that corner down there. It's just makes everything pretty slick, and it closes the field up, and I'm hoping we're going to be a lot better here when the sun goes down.
Chris Van Dyke finished second, and C.E. Falk finished third. Race number two saw Mike Loney race to victory.
Wow, what's it like to pass Philip Morris for a win up here anytime? It's that dude, he's stout, and man, I'm kind of beside myself. I really didn't think I had the car to do it or the ability to do it. I got beside him, and I was just, well, he'll blow on by me here. I was just being calm, playing with the throttle, and shoot, I got by him.
Ryan Wilson finished second. Philip Morris finished third in race number two. Dominion Raceway packed in 20 late model stock cars Saturday night for the twin 60-lappers. Feature number one winner was Doug Barnes, followed by Tyler Hughes and Sergio Pena. Feature number two, again, Doug Barnes in victory lane, followed by Michael Harden and Timmy Phipps. Bowman Gray saw Burt Myers finally end his winless drought in the modified race. Sportsman cars ran twin features. Tommy Neal won race number one, and Kyle Southern won sportsman race number two. Taylor Satterfield won again at Greenville Pickens Speedway, followed by Trey Gibson and Ryan Walker rounded out the top three. 16 late model stock cars were at South Boston Speedway June 1st for twin 75-lappers. Lee Pulliam visited victory lane for the second time this year in race number one.
Yeah, I got to thank those guys for racing me clean. That was some hard racing right there between us three, and I just had to go to the top. My car wasn't very good there on the bottom, and just struggled really throughout the race. So we just ain't got the car quite where we needed to be this year here. And we started off a year in victory lane, really good car, and I put it in the wall, and we just ain't never got it quite back right here. So
Thomas Scott finished second, and Peyton Sellers finished third. Race number two, Peyton Sellers with his fourth win of the season.
It was good racing. Thomas Scott run me extremely clean tonight. He doesn't have his first late model win yet. I was expecting him to be a little rougher with me, but I knew I kind of had to block his run on the high side because he had a head of steam coming up there, but I knew my car was better on the bottom, and just as soon as I got a half a car length distance, I put it back on the bottom and we were able to pull some distance on him. So big night for us right there with a third, and then to be able to beat these guys in the second race coming from the invert. Just unbelievable night. We were like everybody. We're working right now on our cars, trying to get them better week in and week out, and we're making some gains right now, I think.
Thomas Scott finished second again in race number two. It was a great night for Thomas.
Just, to be out here racing with, what I consider my heroes and idols, two national champions out here, beat them both at some point tonight. So it feels really good to have two second-place finishes. Really needed the money, that comes with that, and just so thankful and grateful to even get the chance to do this. It's so many people that want to come out here and race and just can't do it, and the Lord's blessed me enough to be able to come out here and do it, and I just, I'm super stoked right now.
Lee Pulliam rounded out the top three in race number two, and it was a dogfight to the end with Thomas Scott late in the race.
Was a little better than him right there at the very end and was able to kind of get under him, but I was going to race him clean. I mean, he raced me clean the first race, and just wanted to return the favor right there. So we didn't have nothing for the 26 right there. We weren't far off. We just needed 100th or so a lap, I mean, it's tight racing down here. It's tough to pass, and track position is king, and you know, it felt like whoever got to the lead there was going to be in pretty good shape.
June 1st race weekend saw several major crashes. South Boston Limited Late Model Division, Jessica Dana made contact with another car coming off of turn 4, sent her spinning towards the inside retaining wall, making heavy contact, then careening back up into traffic and was struck again. Fire engulfed the back of the car, and it was working its way forward as she was trying to exit the car. She banged up her ankle in the crash and sought medical attention Monday morning and have scheduled an MRI. There was a very serious incident at Greenville-Pickens Speedway during the Mass Street Stock Series feature involving Daryl Menders when his car had come to rest outside the retaining wall just off of turn 2, and he was struck by another car running at full speed. And as more cars piled in soon after, fire fully engulfed his race car, and Daryl Menders suffered second and third degree burns that is requiring surgery. We wish a speedy recovery to Daryl and Jessica and hope they both return to the track real soon. That'll wrap up this week's action. Until next week, we'll see you at the races.